Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. So you guys, just as a reminder, because I know a few of you were bummed that I just popped on live and nobody knew, and I wasn't even planning that. It was just going to be a test. But because there were 50 plus people that popped on immediately with cool comments and everything, we just rolled with it and we did like a 50-minute segment. But I'm going to be on tonight. USA Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock, so I'm very excited to do that. But today I was just reading some articles, so I wanted to parlay this into a read today because I thought it was so fascinating. And it is, how memorable am I? You know what I mean? And also, we will also combine that with how desirable am I? Because that is a double commodity. What happens is when you have charisma or presence, it is a kind of energy that travels and resonates with people and stays with them. A lot of people carry a type of energy that is a high vibration. It's very positive. They come in a room and you know they're there. Now, a lot of these people is for several reasons. It can be the colors they're wearing. If they're wearing high vibrational, aggressive, attractive, I call them attractors. Red, of course. Men seem to love this color, and I don't know why. Peach is very attractive to a man. They find it restful on the eye, yet romantic. So if you ladies have any peach or soft rose in your closet, get that shit on because people love it. I just went shopping, so I'm actually on a shopper's high. And the lady that was there, I have to share this with you because it was so cute, I almost cried. She was 1,000 years old, and she goes, "You have the best taste." And I was like, thank you. I gotta be on camera tonight and I don't know what to wear. And she was like, what do you do that you're on camera? I said, well, I'm doing a live show tonight for my YouTube show. And she goes, oh, is it expensive? The YouTube? I said, the YouTube is free. And I was like trying to not laugh because who knows? People of certain generations, they just don't know. And it was so adorable and it was so cute. And I just loved her. And I was like, oh my God, just be on the show, lady. Because she was so old that she literally had trouble like balancing when she would go to get a bag. She almost fell over. I'm like, thank God people employ people like that. I mean, we have to respect our elders. This is one thing I will say about Eastern people, and what the reason that I revere them so greatly and that I engage in a lot of Eastern practices is because they have a beautiful sense of character, balance, and care for their elders, respect for their bodies, respect for others' space. I mean, look in Japan. Who is going to sardine on a friggin' train and just act like you're in your own happy Alice in Wonderland place, right? I could not do that. I'm claustrophobic. That is my one... No, I hate spiders with a passion, but that is my secondary problem. I do not like to be in closed space. It's a past life trauma. I know for sure I was in some kind of... prisoner of war camp, and I was like in a small, when I start to think of it, I start to sweat. It was like a dugout. It was probably just some hole they put me in, like, you know, like they did, like, I think I was a French soldier because I know French geography too well and have not studied it, and when I studied the language it came to me instantly. And yeah, I was definitely a prisoner of war, so I'm afraid of closed spaces. But the beauty of Eastern medicines, like I just want to go to New York this weekend and go into one of the beautiful Chinese medicinal shops with all the mushrooms and things, because it's just a magic culture. I mean, every single pharmaceutical is made from something that's natural. They just put in other chemicals that make it either spark off faster and go in your bloodstream, make it more adaptable or whatever, but everything is from original herbs and medicines, which is really cool. So anyway, I want to get into the read. I just wanted to share with you guys the beginning of my day because I almost didn't do a tape because I started to feel all these energy surges from people contacting me and people needing some advice and just doing some other specific things. But I was like, hey guides, can you please help ground me out? What should I do? And they were like, just go out for a little shop, and what part of your problem is you don't have any warmer weather clothes. Go get some, you'll feel better, come right back, and then you'll be grounded and you'll be able to start. And that's exactly how I feel. So when you guys wake up or you have something to do and you feel like your emotions are overtaking you and you feel like it might be too much and you're listening to other people a little too loudly in your head, unplug and simply go, guides, please guide me in the direction I need to be peaceful and efficient today. And that's exactly what's happening, and I'm so grateful for that. Seriously, once you contact them and ask for help, they're immediately with you, and it's lovely, lovely. So again, we're going to begin the read. It's going to be a pick a card read, and we're going to ask, and I'm going to use the cool Halloween cards with the, like, I love this deck. We're basically asking, how desirable / memorable am I? And also, I have an idea, and I'm going to do it later on today, and I'm going to have a tape made available. And I like to do all these really inexpensively for like $33. It's basically a guide to follow, because I have so much research on this, because I try to help my friends that have past traumas and they don't know how to correct these behaviors, is how to simply breeze into a room and make yourself memorable, make people want to contact you, make yourself magnetic. And it has zero to do with looks. That is the crazy thing. It really does. I have looked like hot Chinese garbage and blasted into place, but been in a really great mood and had a lot of people be like, hey, we got to get together and do this. Well, let's go for a walk in the park and talk about this, things like that. And I've been like modeled to the max, almost like Saks Fifth Avenue Chanel makeup, and been in a bad place, because I find too, if I'm revving really low, I just start plastering on more makeup and more stuff and things like that. But I remember when I was exhausted for work and then had to attend an event, and again, looking great, and a total different energy shift. You don't have those people coming toward you, because it is something you're emitting from your soul, and the balance of your equilibrium and your chakras being in place that say, approach me, I am sound, I have my shit together, and I would like to chat to you. You know what I mean? There is a difference. So what we're going to do is how memorable and how desirable you are, because in the scheme of things, people honestly just want to connect. And what the variable is our moods that we choose. And I cannot stipulate this woman's awesomeness any louder. I think it's Annika. Yeah, it's a very cool thing. I'm going to add her link at the bottom, or put something on there with her name, because she's a major manifester, and she used to be a international banker or something, investment banker, and she decided this is not for me. So now she is a sort of like life coach, spiritual speaker, and she has such passion behind it. When I first started watching her, I got scared. I was like, oh man, she's aggressive. She's getting me scared. But no, she's just fantastic, enthusiastic, and she knows where she's at. So say hello, Edward. Let's get this thing rocking. Edward! Doesn't he look divine? Look at Edward. Oh! And I thought we'd go with the red sateen today, because I'm feeling very revved up. In fact, I had to calm myself and listen to jazz and relax, because even some of you viewers are like, oh, Mel, you're really calm today. And I need to be in order to speak to you clearly. Otherwise, I get a little racy and I talk so quickly, nobody knows what the F is happening. I swear to God. I'm like, okay, Roadrunner, how about if somebody's first language is not English? How the hell are they going to understand you? Girl! We know Tara Cat's going to be up here in a second, because she sees Edward and she's like, oh, I said, Edward, what are you doing trying to get into all the action? Cats are funny. I love them. They have this, oh my God, I wish I could film her right now. There's a water canister behind me, and she's putting her paw in it, getting like a little couplet of water and then licking it off her paw. That's how she's cleaning it, because she stepped on baby powder and she found it offensive. She just wasn't doing it. So number 1 will be 4 of Springs. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Number 2 will be unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. And the Lovers, number 3. Gee, how many people are going to pick number 3? I wonder. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and we'll get right into this, because of course I had to blab for 7 friggin' minutes at the beginning. I was just so excited about going live tonight. All right, let's see what's going on. I have to drink lots of liquids today, because I had a blab fest last night. Knight of Cups. The Tower. All right, y'all. Let me see what we got for 2. Very, very good. All right. Let me just hold these in my hand for a second. They're new cards, and I really want to connect with them. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yes. Okay, so in terms of how desirable and how memorable you are, Absolutely. And here's a couple reasons why you are desirable, first of all. With the Knight of Cups, you have a very soulful presence and balanced personality about you. You sit and you listen before you respond, and people are very respectful of that, because a lot of times what happens in social situations are people become a little nervous or strange, and they just blurt out crazy things, or they become, let me give you an example. I went into a club one time, and they were very cookie cutter people. They were all the same, and they were dancing very robotically. They were like the crispiest white people you've ever seen. I'm like, oh my God. And when I dance completely to music and the rhythm of it. They're like, you are the best dancer. I can't believe it. And I was like, it's called rhythm. What are you people doing? You know what I mean? And they just start gabbing, and they're hyper, and they're like birds, and they're crazy. However, you sit back and you're very peaceful, and you're balanced in who you are, and you're observing, and people really respect that. When you listen to what they're saying as well, instead of just chirping like some crazy bird out there, people love that. And also with the Tower, recently you have removed behaviors and attitudes that weren't working for you, which is so beautiful, because we're all elevating. And having watched Annika this morning with her manifestation, I loved it, because I mean, it's basically just being clear on your goals. And I get this with this card. When you're clear on your goals, and you're an advocate for the truth, and you're objective in your judgment, you're standing up for what's right. I feel like, yeah, you're definitely for the underdog. You exude a kind of quiet confidence, and people are very attracted by that. There's so many loudmouth, crazy people out there, right? You see them anywhere in Starbucks. They have to put everything on blast. Oh my God, Jennifer, I can't believe you bought a whatever Gucci bag and blah, blah, blah. And they go on and on. They're so loud, and it's toxic to me. I get hearing overload very, very quickly. My senses are pretty delicate, especially if I've been out in public for a long time. I actually start to get highly irritated, and I think you guys are like that too. You're sensitive to people that are vacuous and empty and nonsensical, and there's a crap load of people out there. I call them the crispy white ladies. I mean, I'm white as hell, obviously, but I was not always white. I was hell no white in my other lives. I get on the most, no kidding, with middle-aged African-American women. I love their vibe, their naturalness, their humor, their realness, their sense of rhythm, their love of music, and also the Spanish ladies, Latinos. They are hot and spicy. I am the least white woman on the face of the earth. Ask everybody at work. They're like, there's no way. They're like, it's really weird when we saw you. We thought you were like this elegant woman pulling up in her BMW when you were going to be all snotty. And they're like, you are the realest real. I'm like, yes, because I understand how things work, and I don't care about facades. I don't care about appearances. I don't care what people think of me, because I know I always come from a very authentic place, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? And you guys are like that too, and that makes people super comfortable, because there's no guesswork. So that is amazing, you guys. So keep it up. Just be yourself. Who gives a crap? You don't need to fit into others' ideals or molds. You're doing beautifully on your own original self. It is a road that you need to travel, and you're going to learn more and more things about yourself. You're doing really well. So if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment away. It's so fun. I love hearing your comments. And also, all my links are below if you guys need any private reads, anything like that. And tune in tonight at 8, because I'm going to go live. It's going to be fun. I learned how to scroll through the roster and get the answers to you quickly with a 1-card read and no overload. Like before, I didn't even know how to scroll down. There were so many people so quickly that I was answering people that literally logged off 30 minutes before. My husband's like, dude, you got to scroll. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, he is like Hitler. But he understands technology, so I keep him around. Okay, so number 2, Unity. No, he's lovely. I just work him to death, the poor man. He gets home from he owns 2 companies, and he has to go nuts all day. And he's a Capricorn, and I love him, so he likes to do things right. God bless him. Okay, Edward, what's going on? Oh, look at you guys. You got your sword. You're thinking and thinking and thinking. Fuck. I'm sorry that just came out, because I'm going to say this just about this, and it's for a very select few. And I'm sorry this has happened to you, but I see people that just got their hearts smashed to hell. You're going through divorces or breakups, and this person has turned into an asshole extraordinaire. I'm going to move away from this in a second, because I feel my heart is actually getting tight. Yeah, they They are trying to play like they were some lovely Casanova that did everything for you and you were some vociferous bitch. However, it's the opposite. They were terrible, narcissistic men, and I'm sorry that happened to you. And that love is a double-edged sword, and you got it with the 10, where you just feel like, whew, you're done in, and your heart needs to rest. So you guys need to rest, a select few of you, not all of you. This is the Knight of Wands. But even after that, those of you included, because this goes left to right in this scenario, now you have the Knight of Wands. You are coming with fire. You are returning to yourself. You are realizing anybody mistreats me, that is their goddamn problem. I am a strong person. I know how to regain my ground. I'm going to set firm boundaries, and I am going to move on from that. And here's why. When anybody acts unpleasant, ungentlemanly, inelegantly, unkind, any of those things, they are not self-aware, and there is a weirdness to that. And I learned this today through Annika, and I thank her so much for this. Now, what happens when you're not living your right life and you are overindulging, you are not taking care of your body, you are angry, lonely, tired, sad, whatever the hell happens to you? You become older very quickly because your immune system lessens. And as I was listening to Annika this morning, I almost cried because I was like, yes, hi, Tarot Cat. Your immune system lessens. You start to be susceptible to every goddamn flu and everything that's out there. But you're also deserving of that because you're manifesting it for yourself. Not people that are becoming unwell, but people that spread, oh no, please don't wreck that. No, baby. She loves this satin. She's literally trying to pull it over her head. She likes satin and velvet because she's a princess. Tarot Cat can't have all the satin. So anywho, if you guys could see her right now, I'm going to zoom you up for a second so you can see her. Look at her. Hey, who's over there? You? She's so ridiculous. She's looking right at the camera like, I want to be a star. I want to be a star. Who's over there? Who's that? She's looking right at it. She likes it. And then when I show her herself on the big TV, she literally starts grooming herself. She's too hilarious. So yes, you guys are like, oh yeah, anyway, so you start to look unwell when you do this. However, when you are vibrating high and you are happy about things, life in general, you're optimistic, you look younger, right? You get a flush in your cheeks, your eyes sparkle, all those things. So again, even if just for vanity's sake, if you fake your smile, it tricks your brain into thinking it's in a better mood. Your posture, your body then starts to switch. Your actions, your attitude, and your emotions then change as well. And your emotions are literally energy, which is your reality. You create your reality through your perspective. Hey, this is going to be a great day. I'm going to walk in the park. I'm only paying attention to beautiful, sensual, gorgeous things. You know what I mean? This makes you very attractive and very memorable to people because you wear a look, some of you, of intensity. I don't know how else to explain it. It's an intensity. You have big, soulful eyes. This is what's translating right now to me for this specific group. Big, soulful eyes. And you're very sensitive. Like you cry at commercials, you cry at things because you're sensitive and lovely. And that makes you, stop it or I will literally kill you. Don't, that's satin. Hey, let me give you a toy. Here you go. Eat that crystal. So yeah, you remember like that. People want to help you because they find you so beautiful and they find you soulful, almost like you're in the wrong century. I love that. So that's you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if that's you. All right, I've got to hurry it up because this won't go over a certain amount of time and I'm going to give her that. So number 3, oh wow, Queen of Cups. Oh wow, 5 of Cups. All right, give me a minute to just sit with this because these cards are new to me and I need a moment to sort of see really what I feel about them. That was 19. Especially that one. This is amazing. So yeah, and it's funny with this one, it's basically, yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and then the 5 of Cups. Because usually 5 can be conflict and emotions. But, yeah, okay, this is very good. Yeah, when you leave a room, people's impression of you, not only do they find you seductive and warm, like warm molasses. Here's why. It's your voice. I feel like your voice is like buttery and warm and restful on the ear. Yes, that's what it is. Your voice is, as well as your carriage. You carry yourself very upright and forthright, and you face people and you have conversations with them, and they love that. Yeah, that's amazing. I know the third choice is a lot shorter, and that's the Lovers, but I can't really go over a certain amount on this phone, but I'm just going to say that when you leave, people discuss you. They're like, wow, she or he really has it together. I feel like you're a very good listener. When people are speaking, you don't feel the need to talk over them or anything like that, that you're an effective speaker. However, it's very tempered with what's going on. You don't have that anything shrill about you. You're literally like melted butter. It's so cool, and people just feel like at ease. You could be anywhere, and that's lovely. And I also feel like you have strange knowledge in the occult. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of you, I feel like you know a lot of things about the occult, and that makes me laugh, so I'm going to end on that. Bless you guys. I want to do a bunch of videos today, and I've got privates to do, so I'm going to just do a bunch of short ones, but I want to get this out to you right now. So yeah, I feel like you just sort of slither in and you're like, la 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 la. And look at the cat. The cat is staring at Edward. You want to see her staring at Edward? What's going on there, Sugar Plum? Look at her, look at her. I'm going to move the camera. Look at her just staring at him. She's like, you bitch, you took over the whole thing. I can't even. It's so ridiculous. She really has it in for him. You know why? Because I'm always touching him and moving him around and shaking him, and she's jealous. She will literally rip another cat apart if I'm playing with them. She's my reincarnated version of a lot of things. Look at her. And then she gets so sleepy. Look at her. Winter, what's up? Watch when I shake him. She hates the glitter. Winter. Oh, she's mellowed to it. It used to freak her out. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Don't forget to tune in tonight at 8. I love you. I love you.